All right, we're staying on environmental issues. Residents of Sango-Ota in Ogun State are calling on government to come to their aid after a rainstorm wreaked havoc in the area on Sunday, putting more than 40 communities into darkness. The storm pulled down electric poles and cables as broken poles fell on moving vehicles and disrupted traffic flow in the area. Amateur footage from the scene shows how vehicles were forced to a halt due to the incident. Although no life was lost, but property were damaged. The Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company has also confirmed the incident and appealed to residents to avoid contact with the broken poles and cables. Yomi, okay, a resident of Sango-Ota joins me on the news. Good to have you join us.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Speak to us about this particular incident and the extent of damage.
All right. As at yesterday, of course, like you have earlier reported, the rain did not just come without its other activities, and that resulted into falling of our electric poles here in Ota, precisely the Gomode road axis of Ota. Igomode road axis is the same road that leads to Oloto Ota Palace and Ado-Ota local government secretariat that also leads to Ojore. Ojore is a major roundabout that leads to Winners Chapel, that's Covenant University, along Ota Idiroko Road. So as a result of these poles that went down because of this wind, we lost power immediately, and of course, just last night as well, we got a report from IBDC that the power outage may persist until these will be fixed. And I report to you as I am right now. In fact, I'm presently at on the road where this incident actually happened, and I can see men from the IBDC trying to see what they can do. I guess they are currently assessing the situation as we speak, but nothing has been done as far as rectifying the fault. So it simply means that we may have to endure, or this power outage may linger for a while than expected, because if by now none of these poles have been raised or anything has been done so far, I'm pretty sure that we can't possibly have our electricity restored later today or anytime soon.
On our screen, you can see the poles, on the ground, and then the live cables as well, and people moving around. And I'm sure that's the situation as well today. Any precautionary measures being put in place to ensure that people do not run into these cables and to avoid death and casualty?
Yes, I guess one of the first precautionary measures that was taken is to seize electricity around this axis, because of course, if it was just this area, if electricity is moves from one end to the other end, so they had to isolate the whole area here. I'm talking about this axis of Toll Gate Road, Igomode Road, Obasanjo Farms area, Eledi Ota, Joju axis. All these axes have been isolated because I guess if there is still power within some areas that are not even affected, there might be electricity in some of these these wires or poles that are already on the ground, and which may cause havoc to people living around this area. I guess that's why they had to, switch off the electricity for the whole of these axes. I must say that majorly Ota axis till to Songo area is currently affected. It's probably those around Ijoko axis, Aton, Iju, and the likes that are not affected as we speak. So the first precautionary step has been taken, which is to isolate these axes and ensure that there is no electricity until this is fixed. Another thing is that I noticed that a red tape or a caution tape has been placed on both ends of the road. So presently we are flying a one-way road now on Igomode Road. Both vehicles, ongoing and oncoming vehicle, are flying the one-way axis so that there won't be any obstruction at the other end. Also, with the caution tape, I guess that there is no need for people to fly that road, either using their vehicle, Okada, or even trekking on the road, in order not to cause any further hazard or havoc for human beings. So again, those are the precautionary measures that we take so far.
Thank you so much for your time, Yobieke, resident of Sango-Ota. Thank you for the analysis.
You're most welcome.
Well, let's turn to health matters.